My God, is this show something to look forward to every single week? Episode by episode, I continue to be absolutely impressed by what Chief of War is giving me, and that is no different this week with episode 6, as we got some big revelations heading into a huge war that seems around the corner. Why did it never cross my mind the entire time we were seeing everything take place with the God of War and Kamehameha and the newly appointed king, that it would end up with the newly appointed king played by the great Cliff Curtis coming to terms and siding with Temuera Morrison's psychopathic king to wage war against his other Hawaiian district? This entire time, I thought that they were going to be able to come to a resolution, that they were going to fight with each other, and that they were going to unite all of Hawaii and bring down Kaiakili and everything. But no, war is truly upon us. We have these four gigantic characters, two on each side, that are eventually going to come face to face, and I cannot effing wait to see it come down. I thought I knew exactly, or at least somewhat, what I was getting into with Chief of War a few weeks ago. I thought the descriptions of the show were very spot on about being an 18th century story, unification, colonization of Hawaii, with two of these incredibly important characters playing a role in that happening. But what I wasn't expecting to see is the politics of these people during this time period, the political landscape that we are in, and seeing as this story unfolds with these districts and kingdoms and kings and chiefs and all of these characters we are witnessing going back and forth on a weekly basis. It is so magnificent to see. But what makes all of that even more interesting is that all of these major characters we are following all have extremely different outlooks and opinions and go about every situation in such different ways compared to each other. Like Kamehameha and Kaiana, for example, right? They're on the same side, but we had this incredible line from Ka'ahumanu in this episode talking about the both of them, where she had said Kamehameha is the heart of his people, but Kaiana is the fist. And if we are going to get anywhere, if they are actually going to succeed in what they want to do, they have to come together, even though they both are extremely different from each other. The table has now been set. The two sides are official. War is just around the corner. The new king has gone to Kaiakili for help, and in response, he's sending his fiercest warriors back to help him in the fight against Kamehameha and Kaiana. And Kaiana is bringing these new weapons. But what happens with Kamehameha, right? Up until this point, he's been all about defense and protecting and peace. But what happens when someone invades and attacks him first? I want to see this guy in action. As I've said many times on these reviews, this is one of my favorite things on TV right now. I am loving everything about the show. Great characters. I'm so invested in the story and everything going on with our characters, but it's also an incredibly beautiful show to watch. The cinematography is so incredible. One of the best looking shows currently on TV, but I